So you know what I love? I love when other countries start conflicts and they directly affect us. I just love it. I mean, there's nothing that does it for me more than that. It's a joke. I'm tired of it. And I'm even more tired of us getting involved with it. Especially individuals who are like, oh man, we've got to save Israel. We've got to save Palestine. Hamas isn't that bad. Israel isn't that bad. How about this? Who gives a If you do, you should, I don't know, recheck your priorities or just move back there or just move there. How about that? If it's that much of an issue for you, just leave. Go over there. And one of the reasons why it's affecting us, obviously, is because the U.S. is sending money over there. And it's not just money, it's weapons. It's AR-15s that our government doesn't want us to have, but they're fine with sending them over to Israel and letting their government hand them out after they pretty much repealed their own gun control there. Because they're not gonna, I don't know, let their citizens be lame ducks.
A shooting range is not among the landmarks that immediately come to mind when you think of Jerusalem. But since the terror attacks, Yair Yifrak's gun shop and shooting range has been slammed by people looking for protection.
Since October the 7th, how much has business increased? How many people have been coming in?
In this week, I'm here.
Yair, what are people telling you when you speak to them when they come into the shop to look at a weapon?
We are want to protect ourselves. We are need a gun. We are not believe that it's happening in Israel. We are need to be safe. We are not want to fight with anybody.
But if somebody tries to kill you,
I need to kill him.
Now, here's a way that directly affects us, and it's honestly a f***ing joke. Ammunition companies are obviously providing ammunition not just to us, but to everyone around the world. And there's a company out there named Vista Outdoors who owns the following companies: Federal Spear Remington, I can't even read what that one is, CCI, and I can't read the last one. But Federal and Remington, pretty big suppliers of ammo. They just put out a letter saying that the cost of ammo, January 1st, 2024, is going to skyrocket. Anyone have a guess on why? Could it possibly be the fact that, I don't know, the US is super worried about arming Ukraine and Israel? Maybe? I don't know. Why don't we read their letter? Dear customer, thank you for your business and for your continued support of American jobs in manufacturing. Due to world events, our suppliers have notified us of unprecedented demand for an anticipated global shortage of gunpowder, and thus has increased our prices substantially. We must therefore raise our pricing to help offset those increases. Effective January 1st, 2024, Alliant Powder, CCI, Federal, Heavy Shot, Remington, and Spear will take the following increases: 1 to 10%. Unless you notify us or cancel an order, we will reprice all existing and future orders shipped on or after January 1st, 2024. So look, it's an interesting email. I would have appreciated a little more transparency on it. Due to world events, are you talking about people like not having food in Africa? Are you talking about like, I don't know, like a tsunami in Japan? Or are you talking about the two wars going on that no one gives a fuck about? Until we have all of our issues solved, I legitimately do not care. And if you live here and you're from there, you shouldn't care either. You shouldn't. You came here for a reason, okay? But I love how they put this: due to world events and the unprecedented demand for gunpowder. So what do we do about this? I would say find a company who still has low prices and get as much as you can before the new year. If you don't have a stockpile yet, I would recommend it, because we all remember how expensive ammo was during COVID, during all the riots. It was a problem.
Moving to business news now, the countdown to the gun hunting season is in its final hours, but those who didn't shop early could find themselves without ammo. Marcon shooting owner Dan Marcon says there's been a shortage of ammunition for months now. He attributes the shortage to the same supply chain challenges other industries have seen. It's a result, he says, of worker shortages from the pandemic and manufacturers focusing on more popular ammo.
So for Biden or for anyone else who's sticking their nose in other countries' affairs, unless they're on our doorstep, unless the war is going on here, why don't we just stop worrying about them? Unless there is a major threat to our country, to our people, let's just stop. Why do we have to get involved?